next?
Do I seem sane to you? I don't care if they're monsters.
So what? Have you forgotten my name? I am MassBlade after all. But this power, let's see what the Holy Lancer can really do.
I be so put it in the way you're pressing. I got my truth in the movement, no shit in it. Then we gon' sit on the top of the accent. We don't go do this shit in Rex. I'ma make sure that the parents where I am renting. When they come about talking about my new career, I just stay in the thing, I got nothing. I got the beat for many years. I take the ass on the head. All of my dollars they colorful, birds on the stones. Sitting in the sick at the hot of the pain. I'm here, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in, I'm better than so don't let they gotta get the same thing so they understand what I'm saying. Even a die, you gonna 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 I be so put it in the way you're pressing. I got my truth in the movement, no shit in it. Then we gon' sit on the top of the accent. We don't go do this shit in Rex. I'ma make sure that the parents where I am renting. When they come about talking about my new career, I just stay in the thing, I got nothing. I got the beat for many years. I take the ass on the head. All of my dollars they colorful, birds on the stones. Sitting in the sick at the hot of the pain. I'm here, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in, I'm better than so don't let they gotta get the same thing so they understand what I'm saying. Even a die, you gonna die, you gonna die.
Yeah, boy.
Now that's a lot of damage! I think some put it in the way you're pressing. I got my two different movements, don't see the name that people say that look up for the accent. Cause I'm gonna do these in Rick, so I'ma make it like a parrot, but how y'all want to. When they come about talking about money for Rick, I just stand up, I got nothing. I got the beat, so many eggs. I take the ass on the jet. All of my dollars, they colorful birds, I'm stones, sitting in the street, at the hot, I'm paying on my head, I'm in, I'm in every time, I'm dollars, I have a bit of this, and all that they gotta get this ass, so they understand what I'm saying. You gonna die, 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 you gonna
MassBlade, if you're listening to this.
The game has changed.
MassBlade. If MassBlade's not in here, someone tell him in game that I will make it my life's journey to hunt him down.
Alright, yo! We back in business, man. We back. Okay? Nah, not really. Guys, not really, okay? I'm sorry. Alright? Unfortunately, no. Okay? It's just I've been too busy, man. Like, guys, okay, real life comes first, alright? This is just, you know, I've said this many times, okay? This is just a hobby, alright? I just do this for fun, okay? That's it. Alright? But I do apologize, you know, if anyone like misses the content and stuff, you know. I do it for fun. Okay, that's it. But Jesus, I do miss doing this though. Like it was a lot of fun, you know. But my God, man, I've just been chilling recently, so that's why I've been able to make this. But I have also been catching up with like all of the MMO stuff that's been going on, like with the Throne of Liberty combat rework. I saw that was in the works. I've been keeping up with Ashes of Creation as well, and Arcade 2. And also Chrono Odyssey as well. I know all about that stuff. I've also been playing a little bit of Arcade Classic in my free time, like a little bit back in the day. But yeah, that's about it. Apart from that, I've just been working, man. I've just been focusing on real life and sorting out a lot of shit. But you know, I mean, you guys know how it goes. Okay, I don't really have to explain myself. Okay, you guys know how it is. Okay, but anyway, so. The reason why I'm making this is because I was playing Revelation Mobile earlier, and I really did enjoy the game. I love the game's PvP. It's actually really fun for me. But okay, now one thing that does need to change is like the PvP reward system. I said this in the previous Revelation as well. I think this always needed work. Like honestly, I think it was really bad. But yeah, in this version of the game, they still haven't fixed the problem. Like, in terms of like arena rewards, they just suck. They just do. Like, in terms of like top protege and all the other stuff, okay, those are cool, you know, but it's more on the pay to win side, you know. It's not really good for like people that just want to play the game in a balanced setting, you know. Like for me personally, I'm not throwing any more money into this game at all, you know. I'm literally a free-to-play player when it comes to like gear and stuff. You know, I don't really play the game for like all its other content, you know, because it's all pay to win, it's all gear based. So that's why I don't really play all of the other content. I just do Royal Brawl. That's like the only thing I do. But I do want to talk about the new class that's recently come out, Holy Lancer. And I did make a video on this before, and I did say I did want to play the class. So here we are. Okay, by the way, if anyone wants to add me, yeah, just you know, just add MassBlade, capital M, capital B. You already know what it is, okay? And we can actually do some sparring if you want. I'm totally down. That's if you're playing the game, though, you know, obviously. But yeah. I have seen quite a few old players from the previous Revelation play this game as well, so I think that's pretty cool. It was nice to get in touch with you guys again. I thought that was pretty awesome. But yeah, if any of you guys ever want to like PvP or do some Royal Brawl, you know, just let me know, man. I'm totally down. I mean, cross bout, pretty much. Yeah, it's cross bout in this game. But yeah, I'm totally down anytime. But yeah, just leave me a DM on Discord, man. You guys already have my Discord in my description, so yeah, you can add me anytime you want. But okay, now for a first impression on this class. Honestly, okay, real shit. All right, this class is broken. This class is broken. Like, don't get me wrong, it can be beat, and it does have a little bit of a skill ceiling, okay, if you know what I mean, because you do have to aim a lot of the flying skills, and when it comes to the reflex skill, you have to time that really well and like predict when someone's gonna like do a burst or CC on you and try and reflect it back at them in order to get a really solid engage. So that is the only time where skill comes into play with this class. Everything else is really given to you for free. Like, their dash stun is OP. Like, this shit is like, bro, you don't even have to aim the shit. It's literally, bro, it's free. You just use the skill and they immediately get snared. Like, that's it. You know? And then you just combo it with the AoE circle or the spear or whatever it is, you know? Like, dude, you can do it in any order. It doesn't really matter. This class has a shit ton of damage, even in tank stance, which I think is absolutely absurd. Honestly, it has so much utility, so many tools. You never really run out of skills to use. That's why this class is utterly broken. Like, bro, like, you can get away with so much. They have the best anti-CC in the game, so you get off the floor and break out of a stun, and you are literally invulnerable for 5 seconds. Like, bro, and you can't be CC'd during the whole time. Like, this shit is so busted. Like, honestly, bro, I don't even know what to say. This class does so much damage as well. It's actually ridiculous. It does have its struggles, though. Like, for example, I have fought some really good players. Like, they didn't win, you know, but but you know, like, dude, I've fought some really good players, and they actually gave me a little bit of a run for my money. So shout out to them. They did pretty well, but like, I've only been playing this class for 3 hours. Like, bro, that's barely anything, you know. So when I play this class for weeks, like, bro, trust me, I will be unstoppable. I'm telling you, this class is ridiculous. It's really good. In terms of like tier list, I would say it's definitely top tier. Like, bro, no question, up there with Sword Saint, for sure. Blade Master is also really good. I think Paladin has potential. Paladin is really good if you play it right. I think Paladin's pretty good. Occultist is high tier, but it's not top tier, in my opinion. Spirit Shaper is pretty high tier as well. Not top tier, but it's high tier. Gunslinger, top tier. Gunslinger's really fucking strong. Like, honestly, Gunslinger's retarded. But yeah, best classes, I will say top 3 is Holy Lancer, Gunslinger, and Sword Saint. 100%. 100%. Best classes in the game. But yeah, those are like my top 3. Let me know if you guys have any other suggestions. I'll be more than happy to hear it, honestly. But yeah, I didn't really want to make this video too long, but yeah, if you guys, you know, if you ever want to do some sparring, you know, hit me up. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the Holy Lancer. This wasn't really going to be like a whole build video. I'm not really going to do that. But this is my most optimal setup after like I finished, you know, like sorting out skills and stuff and testing what I think works the best and what I think is the most optimal setup. But yeah, this is it. So I have the spear throw, I have the AoE pull, I have the dash stun. I also have the 1-star skill where it has a delay before it hits. I have the 2-star blind skill, the AoE. And I also have the reflect, and I have the immortality skill. Obviously, like this is a must. Like, come on. But yeah, and I also have the AoE CC as well, where you spin all of those light blades around you, because it has a really good damage window as well, and it also CCs, so it's also really good. Now, for other skills you can use the 30% damage reduction for 6 seconds. You can use this, but me personally, I don't want to use it because it's too long of a cooldown. It's 30 seconds cooldown, so that's why I don't use it personally, and 30% damage reduction isn't really the best. Now, there has been a rumor that you can use the 30% damage buff. Now, in the description, it does say it only works for monsters, but some people have said it works for players too. So now I don't know if that's true, because I just read it and it says monsters only. So I was like, okay, yeah, I don't have to use this. But I have heard people say that it works for players too. So keep that in mind. So this skill has potential. So I might do some testing with that skill later in the future. There's also the underworld skill where you can decrease every skill's cooldown by 1 second. There's also a passive that comes with this where you can decrease it by another second. So you can make all skill cooldowns go down by 2 seconds. So that's pretty good if you max it to level 20, of course. But it's pretty good, but it doesn't CC, you know. I want to have like a full CC chain, and all those other skills are way too good to replace. Now, the only other skill you can probably replace is the spear throw, in my opinion, because the spear throw is pretty inconsistent because it can miss quite a lot because people usually sidestep and stuff when they see it coming. So yeah, the spear throw is a good skill, but it can be dodged pretty easily. So you can replace this with underworld, but then again, underworld is also easy to dodge because your character just stands in place. But the good thing is that it's 10 seconds cooldown. You can do it again pretty quickly. So that's the good thing. But you do want to utilize your skills pretty often. Now, the thing is with Holy Lancer is that short cooldown skills don't really matter too much, because obviously you have the flying skill and just go on your wings and then just use extra skills and buy more time to reduce the cooldowns of all your other skills. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. Like, this class is ridiculous, man, I'm telling you. But yeah, by the way, the AoE pulling skill does a shit ton of damage. It can also be comboed into, which you saw in my video clips. So yeah, that skill is utterly broken. That skill is ridiculous. The good thing is that even if someone stuns you while you do the skill, it still hits them and stuns them, which is really fucking good. You can also pre-cast it as well. So you can literally make like a really cool setup where you can pre-cast it, let someone dash into you, and then you can just fuck them up. Like, it's so good. It's so freaking good. But yeah, the only downside to this skill is that it's 30 seconds cooldown. But yeah. In terms of the passives, I'm running the ones I think is the best for my setup. But I mean, some people will have some like some other builds and stuff, you know. Obviously there are different ways you can mix with this class, but I think DPS stance is the best because you also get life steal as well, and the more damage you do, the more life you steal from your target, so that's really good. There was also the passive where when you use the skill Divine Light, which is the immortality skill for 5 seconds, you also get 3% HP back every second for 5 seconds. Now this is pretty good, but the healing isn't really that strong, so I didn't really use it. It's 15% in total, which is pretty decent, but it's a 30-second cooldown skill, so I don't really think it's worth it, you know. But I mean, it's pretty decent. But in terms of like other skills to use, there are way better skills you can use in terms of like optimizing your damage. So that's like my build that I went for. But I might change my mind in the future. Who knows? You know, I've only been playing this class for 3 hours. This is like a first impression type of build. But yeah, I really enjoy the class. It's really fun. I definitely prefer playing Holy Lancer over Sword Saint for sure, and over Occultist. But yeah, those are like my main classes. I played Occultist first. Occultist, I was really good on the class, but it was too squishy for me. But I played it really well. My friends know, like I played Occultist really, really well. Sword Saint was really good, but it's nerfed in crossbout, which I really hate. I don't know if they fixed that. I'm not really sure because I've recently just come back to the game for this update. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. But yeah, I'd love to hear your comments and what you guys think of the class. But that's all I have for this video. I don't want to make it too long, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, it's been a while since I've made one of these, but I hope you guys have, you know, stayed cool and you guys are having a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed Christmas last year, and you enjoyed your Halloween, you know, this year. But fuck it, oh man, bro, time has just like Jesus, yo, time has just flew, man. Like fuck, but yeah. Anyway, all right, I'm gone. Take care, guys. This has been Boy MassBlade here, and I will see you guys next time, whenever that is. Okay, but yeah, man. yo, we chilling.
MassBlade.
I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to rule this planet.